Hey guys, I'm Steex, audio video production. Today I have here the Gainlab Audio Empress Tube Equalizer. Let's check out together. Alright guys, so this unit has been sent me from a Milk Audio store. So if you are interested to purchase really pro audio gear for your studio, you have the link in the description directly to the product and directly to Milk Audio Store. They can ship all around the globe without any problems. It's an affiliate link, so in this way you can also support this channel. And please suggest me also gear that you want to see a review here in my channel, so I can ask directly to Milk Audio Store to send me really high quality gear for studio. So I already tested the Dictator from Gainlab Audio, an amazing company from Hungary. If you want to see the Dictator video, you have the link here in the corner. The Empress is a tube analog equalizer with a very warm and soft character, built on the basis of the famous PULTEC EQP1, both interesting features. For those familiar with the PULTEC, is divided into three separated machines that work in different frequencies. The Empress basically merges all the three machines together with the addition of modern controls. The Gainal Audio Empress is a stereo equalizer, so with two identical channels divided into three frequencies, the high, medium and high frequencies. Very interesting, however, is the possibility of changing the low frequency boost mode and the high frequencies cut between normal and shift. I want to show you this immediately because it's very interesting and very useful to avoid the booming effect on the annoying low or high frequencies while still boosting by many dBs. Okay, so I've just prepared a session of Studio One and I've here the Q-Clone by Waves. This is a really great plugin to match EQ from your outboard gear, for example, or only to know how your outboard gear behaves. Okay, so right now I want to show you how the Gainlab Audio Empress Tube Equalizer works. So you can see all the curve. Here you can see the curve, but you cannot see the saturation that's going on because this is a tube equalizer, so we'll introduce some harmonics. These will not be viewed here in this Q-Clone. So as you can see right now, I have a pretty flat response. Only here I've basically just a bit a smooth bass. So this is when the EQ is not working. So let me show you how it behaves on the bass frequencies. So let's put the frequencies to the 30 Hz. I'm using the normal boost. Now let's boost all the way up. As you can see, it's moving. Now I have 11 dB of boost with the shelving, and as you can see, basically the curve is starting from 1 kOhms more or less. So basically you are boosting the bass frequencies but with a shelf. So you have to keep in mind that basically now I've placed on 30 Hz, okay? But you are not boosting only the 30 Hz, also all the other bass mid frequencies. And if I go up with the point of these frequencies, as you can see, is moving. For example, I want to boost on 130 Hz, but the curve is starting from 2 kHz basically. So you have to keep in mind this. And for this reason, I think it's really great, these boost shift features. If I use this one, as you can see, all the mid frequencies that have been boosted, now it's more or less flat from the 500 Hz. So basically I'm boosting only the low end, as you can see. This is really great to avoid that boxy sound that you can create when you boost the low frequencies with a shelf. And you can also see with the low cut together, and basically you are lowering more or less the mid frequencies with this low cut. So if I place, for example, the low band very low to 30, now I'm cutting more or less around the 250 Hz. Let's put to boost normal. Okay, as you can see, is really smooth the equalization that you will create. Let's see now the high frequency. So let me put again all to the 0. Okay, so now let's boost the high frequencies with the shelving, for example, to the 3Ks. as you can see, is really smooth. Okay, I can move the frequency all the way to the very high frequencies, and now I can show you the cut. Now the cut is on normal cut, and let's see how it behaves. Basically, you are lowering on very high frequencies, but if I go down with the boost, as you can see, I'm cutting like a shelf, so I'm cutting with shelving. If I use the cut shift, it will act like the bass frequencies. So as you can see, I'm moving towards the bass, okay? Because in this way I'm cutting more mids. With the cut normal, moving to the right. I can also move here. Okay, let's cut shift. Here you can see better what is going on. Now let's see the bell. The bell in the high frequencies will work only for the boost, not for the cut. As you can see, if I place the bell here, is not working, okay, because I'm only cutting. It's not working on the cut, but only in the boost. So I can boost like a bell, for example, in 3K, and it's very gentle. Let's see now the mid frequencies, and this is really interesting because as you can see, if I boost the mid frequencies, is really gentle, so it's really smooth, the bell shape. Now I can move, and as you can see, if I move all the way to the right, it's creating some strange curve here, because basically is where there is the cut of this mid frequency, mid range, okay? So up to 7Ks is creating some weird effect here on the edge. If I go to the other boundaries, it will create a really large bell, okay? So you will not basically boost only the mid frequencies, but basically all the kind of spectrum. So let's go again here. Now let's see the cut of the mid frequencies. Here is interesting because if I go to the cut, now the shape is really like a bell and it's really tight, okay? So basically you can use this to mix also, so not only for mastering but to mix and to pay attention on some frequencies that you want to avoid. For example, on the snares, when you have too much high frequencies, you can use this bell, so you can move it around if you want to cut some really specific frequencies. This is really interesting. And if you go towards the bass frequencies, as you can see, the bell is larger, and if I go to the other boundaries, it's straight, okay? So this is how this Gainlab Audio Empress behaves. Another interesting feature of the Empress is the tube boost, which you can see here, the switch, which increases the volume a little bit, but certainly increases the harmonic content, giving softness and warmth, fantastic in the mastering process.
And I know she'd be the death of me, the least we'll both be numb. And she always got the best of me, the worst is yet to come. But at least we'll both be beautiful and stay forever young. This I know, but this I know. She told me don't worry about it. She told me don't worry no more. We both know we can't go without it. She told me you'll never be alone. And I know she'd be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. She always got the best of me, the worst is yet to come. All the misery was necessary when we
Unlike the PULTEC, which is fixed with a shelving type shape, here you can also switch on bell for medium higher frequencies. Therefore, with more targeted equalization with a bell shape, very useful for intervening on specific frequencies to emphasize some instruments, for example. I want to show you again how the machine works with the tube boost. We will hear a small bump in volume, but the sound will be slightly fuller. Okay guys, so I hope I have been exhaustive and I have made you understand how the Gainlab Audio Empress works. Remember, you have the link in the description if you are interested to purchase this unit, and if you want to suggest me more gear, please leave a comment below, seeing the entire catalog from Milk Audio Store. So again, thank you so much for watching, leave a comment below, let me know what you think about, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!